What's good, gang? It's your boy Solo Bands back another reaction. And today, we got JJ6IX on being with Osama the day he passed. Now, I honestly feel like he should have spoke on this 3 years ago when it happened. At least spoke it in 2023. More people would have seen it, been more tapped in, and got his side of the story then. A lot of people are not going to even see this because it's not the same type of supporters that be listening, or a lot of people that was tapped in aren't tapped in no more. You know, obviously I'm here, I'm gonna be listening and hearing his side of the story now, but I just feel like it would have been better that he would have said that just 2 years ago. It would have been better if he would have at least said it in 2023, in my opinion, his side of the story. But it's never too late, you know what I'm saying? So I'm curious to see what he's talking about. I'm assuming he talking about the fact that people got him saying that he left Osama apparently. And I feel like the main reason why that's a saying, or people would say that, not necessarily because he did or he didn't, but it's because Osama and JJ6, that was cool. That was all three of them locked in together, and also D-Dot as well. All four of them was cool with each other. But then it's like Osama kind of looked like he cut him off after the situation. So it was like, I think people just started jumping to conclusions, and then him not giving his side of the story, and Osama not giving his side of the story, or at least clearing it up what happened with him, not even mentioning each other. I feel like people just jumped to conclusions. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. That's just a rumor that's been going on for a long time. So what I heard was he apparently ran on Osama when they was together. But we gonna see what he has to say. That's why we here.
For the niggas is out there, man, I never left my mans. That's what I want y'all to know. It's literally impossible for me to leave my mans when I had all his blood on me. Like, I couldn't leave my mans. And went to the hospital, seen my mans, all that,
So he even went to the hospital with him too.
JJ6 from 6 Block OY, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if you're OY anymore as of today, but you know what I mean? JJ6, the kid who was with Osama, Nadi's mans, back in the day, Didi's mans. He finally broke his silence after about 3 years, and he went on Trail Marty's video and gave his side of what took place, kind of, without really giving too much detail. You know what I'm saying? So a quick breakdown for the people who, you know what I'm saying, might not know before we get started. So JJ6, like I said, was with Osama the day he passed away. And it went around and it was alleged that he ran on Nadi. You know what I'm saying? They said he ran on Nadi. He didn't do anything, something like to that extent, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of controversy kind of came with JJ6 and the OY. They basically disowned him.
That's what
if you could say.
Yeah.
Mel, Osama's sister, dissed him multiple times. Went on IG Live and said he's pussy and this and that. Basically, he got disowned by the OYs in Sugar Hill. And
basically did him like they did Block Work. I ain't gonna lie. The way they did Block Work is crazy. That is crazy, bro. I'm not gonna say that JJ6 or Block Work are in the same category. Obviously, Block Work might be more toxic, I'm not gonna lie, but the point is the OY kind of just threw him away like trash without even actually getting his side or anything what happened. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what it looks and feels like.
Wanted to know his side, and he just kind of stayed silent, didn't say anything, and kind of stayed in the shadows until today. You know, he kind of started making more music and kind of coming out more.
I'm glad he making music too, low key.
Then he finally decided to speak on it with Trail Marty. I'm saying, let's roll the clip.
There's not really much to explain. Like, for the niggas is out there, man, I never left my mans. That's what I want y'all to know. I never left my mans. Like, it's literally impossible for me to leave my mans when I had all his blood on me. Like, I couldn't leave my mans. It was nothing to do. I was with my mans the whole trip. You know what I mean? I went to the hospital, seen my mans, all that. Like, real spill, man, shit's not a joke, man. Like, I don't know how to really, like, explain to y'all, like, you feel me? Like, I don't want to get into details and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, basically, me and bro wasn't trying to like get into problems. We wasn't, dude, that wasn't the point of us, you know what I'm saying, going down there. The point of us going down there was to, feel me, chill, vibe out. Shit turned into something else, you know what I'm saying? And I was just there with my mans, like, feel me, like, well, that's all I could do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if your man's is gonna do something, you gotta be right behind your mans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, chat. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically him responding to everybody who been in his ear these past couple years. You know what I'm saying? The rumor was and the story was that he left his mans. He ran on his mans, and you know what I'm saying? He's sitting here on Show Marty interview telling y'all he did not run on his mans. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, chat. Is there proof of him running on Notti? Like, you know what I'm saying? He said he was in the hospital with him even after, and that is true, because I remember hearing...
See, ain't nobody making it a big deal, like, about him if he did or didn't run on him. It's just the OY that making a big deal. Now, I feel like if he was a big, successful rapper, that would be a whole nother conversation. People would be on his case consistently, mentioning it. You know what I'm saying? At least some other rappers we mentioned it, people that beat for OY, they will be mentioning that for sure. But I mean, cause look at Shy G's, he ran on this man's. But then here's the thing though, we didn't get the full context. We didn't get the full story. We kind of know Shy G's and Raji's, not Raji's, I'm tripping. Wulati spent through Sugar Hill with one gun and tried to shoot them, and then they jumped them, and Shy G's ran, but Wulati tripped, and they literally started stabbing, beating them to death, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So that's kind of known that Shy G's done it, and he's a rapper, so they gonna bring it up. So I feel like if he was a big rapper, it would be a lot more people talking about this, if I'm being real. But nobody talks about him at all. They just talk about Osama losing his brother because he's the big rapper. You know what I'm saying? Anyways.
Other people confirm that even after, and that is true, because I remember hearing other people confirm that a while ago. But yeah, I don't know, chat. You know what I'm saying? How I don't know. What do you guys think of the OY is basically disowning them for that? You know what I'm saying? Is there even proof that he ran? You know what I'm saying? I'd understand if it's on video and he's like running, or I don't know. So, but that's his response. He also addressed a bunch of the people who was saying, you know, that it was his fault, essentially, that Notti Osama died. I'm gonna play that for you right now.
And that's what happened, man. The only thing was, niggas just sitting here blaming me. This shit really killed me. Like, I don't know why niggas blame me, but I never had no weapons. Like, I never had nothing. I don't know how niggas can sit here and blame me. And niggas gotta look at it like this. Niggas gotta really look at it like this. I'm young at the time. We both young, man. So it's either like, if I was to push up, let's say God forbid I pushed up, right, and do what I do, you know what I'm saying, instead of bro doing what he do.
Yeah.
It could have been my life instead of his life, you know what I'm saying? It could have been 2 L's, you know what I'm saying? Regardless, it was gonna be a L. It's an LL situation, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, yeah, shit happened, bro. But I just want to get this off my chest right here. Like, right here, like, never left my mans. Was always there with my mans. I'm still here with my mans to this day. Even after all the funny shit that went on, you know what I'm saying?
There we go, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you guys can take that. I don't know. A lot of different people going to have a lot of different reactions on what he just said. But
I don't know.
Basically what he's saying is, you know, a lot of people blamed him, but they didn't go down there for that. They didn't have he didn't have no weapons. Like JJ6 specifically didn't have no weapons.
Actually, I mean, technically neither one had a weapon. That's what they said. So, I mean, Notti Osama chased him with a broomstick. So clearly, from that, just from that known fact, Clearly, they wasn't going out there trying to catch an op lacking. Clearly, they wasn't prepared to try to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's completely different from other situations that happened. You know what I'm saying? So, he tried to run on him with a broomstick, chased him with a broomstick, and the person who was trying to hit him with a broomstick with, happened to have a knife, and he literally stabbed him. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, a stab with a knife is going to be more brutal than get kicked in the face or beat all in the face or beat up with a broom. Okay, let's be honest. One stab can literally kill you. One slice can kill you. So, and it did, literally. So, clearly they wasn't just trying to get into nothing. It just escalated. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that part right there, you can't blame neither one of them. I mean, I guess the only one to blame technically is them for trying to engage something with them first. If the other person engaged something with them first and something happened, then obviously no one's to blame here at all. But Nadia Osama, if you want to be technical, he the one that decided to run down. They ran down on him with a broomstick. So it's their fault for trying to spin on them with a broomstick instead. So it's not anyone's fault in terms of why Nadia Osama died, besides probably Nadia Osama. I'm not gonna lie. And I like Nadia Osama and all. His music is tough, but that's just the truth right there. You know what I'm saying? Given that. So he didn't run on Nadi. That's what he said out his own mouth. So unless there's actual video proof of that happening, you know what I'm saying? Like they have proof of other things happening. We have a lot of video proof of a lot of things happening. Unless we get proof of JJ6 actually running, I think it's safe to say this man just got disowned for no reason. I ain't gonna lie, this man JJ6 did nothing wrong. He was there to the day he passed. Literally, he was there when the situation happened. He even got them to the hospital. Was there all the way in the hospital too. So it's like he really didn't do nothing wrong. He was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. Simple, bro.
Couldn't do too much. And they basically said like it was gonna be an L regardless. It was gonna be an L regardless, whether it was him, Notti, K-Dot's man.
It could have been an L.
It was gonna be an L regardless.
I mean, if both sides walked away, then they probably both sides would have been looking at them strange. Like, how you just gonna let them walk away? I get that. But that's the only type of win-win situation there is, if they both walk away. Right? But realistically, when a gang is beef with another gang, 9 times out of 10, they're going to try to catch the other person lacking by any means necessary. That's just how things go, you know what I'm saying? That's the best case scenario, they both walk away, honestly. Or just get into a regular fist fight. That's the best case scenario. But that didn't happen like that, you know what I'm saying? That's not how it happened.
Bad for me. It was 1 L instead of 2 L's now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people go take that how they take it. All right. Feel me? I don't know if he really meant the bad way, but I understand. I understand what he's saying.
I get what he's saying.
Where were you guys going to? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, we was going to a party.
I was going to a party?
Facts. We was going to a party. I don't even know who party, what party. I just know
something could have happened at that party.
You know,
too.
I know.
Given they was going to a party, it really, honestly, I hate to say this. That might sound bad, what I'm about to say. But it might have really just been Nadia Osama time, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I really hate to say that. I really hate to say it. But it really might have been Nadia Osama time that day, regardless. Even if nothing happened at that moment, anything could have popped off at that party. It's been so many people that got killed at a party, just trying to have fun at a party. And they didn't have nothing on them, no weapons, nothing. And they was dissing or whatever was dissing. Something could have popped off at that party, if you want to be honest. So it's like, who knows, bro? It was really, it was just unfortunately probably Nadia Osama time that day.
you know, that plays a toll in your mental health. You know what I mean? Because you know that could be traumatizing for us. You know, people. You said, you know, you had his blood in your hands. You know what I mean? And you know the fact that you know you hit mentally. You know what I'm saying? And you know, because that shit could drive people crazy. And you know, like it's very traumatic experience for some people. You know what I mean?
It was traumatizing. I ain't gonna lie. I'm keeping it book shot. I was really traumatized for a good minute. I ain't gonna lie. I was stuck for a good minute, y'all. I was stuck, but I got back up on my feet. I had to make shit happen. You know what I'm saying? You can't always stay depressed. You can't always stay in the comfort zone.
That's
you gotta
true.
burst out that bubble sometimes.
I respect this, man.
No, of course, and he probably wouldn't want you to, you know, be depressed and stuff like that neither. You know,
Not at all. Not at all.
I just want.
Yeah, chat. That's basically about all that JJ6 spoke on in the Trill Marty interview when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, Nadi Osama and the day Nadi died. But yeah, right here in this last clip, feel me, you heard him. That shit had him traumatized. You know what I'm saying?
That would have anybody traumatized.
I could only imagine.
Realistically,
you know
I ain't gonna lie, it would.
Imagine watching your best friend, you guys going, and he revealed that they was going to a party. Like shit, bro.
Something kind of popped off
you
there.
Really think about a lot of these drill rappers be passing away. Like they just going to a party or they're trying to, you know, shoot a music video or something, a B&B or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta be careful, chat, but that shit kind of crazy. And you know what I'm saying? JJ6, feel me? Keep going. Keep dropping music. Do what you gotta do. Feel me? I don't see a reason to hate JJ6. I don't see a reason to hate him. Ain't no footage come out of him running and doing nothing crazy bad or nothing. So, you know, I don't think
they gotta let it rest now.
You know, but hey,
they gotta let it rest now. Honestly, him holding off for 3 years is gonna make a big difference in terms of impact versus what it would have if he would have spoke out years ago. Even if he would have spoke 2 years ago, 2023, like I said, more people will understand and know his side of the story and hear from him. A lot of people not going to hear this or know that he even did an interview on this talking about the situation. Because the situation isn't as fresh as it was a couple years ago. Literally the whole world, not the whole world, but a lot of people from New York was dissing Nadi Osama just to get clout. So for that alone, people was gonna know who Nadi Osama was and his story. But given this 2025, not many people really talking about Nadi Osama no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like not many people are going to any new people are going to know or care as much as they did then. You know what I'm saying?
I got for this video, chat. Like, comment, subscribe if you fucking with me. And I want you to drop a comment. Let me know, like, you know what I'm saying? Is JJ6 clear? Is his name clear now? Like, you agree with what he says, or is he in the wrong?
I think he in the clear. He in the clear.
Drop a comment. Let me know.
He in the clear.
Let me sub up. I need to get the 100K subs. You know what I'm saying? We got almost 400,000 followers on the main Instagram page. Y'all could get me the 100K subs. Low key, y'all could bless up. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm not gonna lie, but look, Nydrillofficial signing out. I love y'all. Good night.
Y'all let me know how y'all feel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nydrillofficial is a good video. You know what I'm saying? Very informative. I'm glad that you posted this. I'm not gonna cap. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments down below. Do y'all think JJ6 is in the right or in the wrong? You know what I'm saying? I would say he's in the right. I don't think why disowning him is valid, bro. I don't think him disowning him was valid. Now, I don't understand the full context after, like the beginning parts of them disowning the block work makes absolute no sense to me. It just seemed like they just wanted to get him out the group for some reason. And then later on, some of the stuff he was doing, the antics he was pulling, I could see that then. But the overall start on why they started beefing and why they went against him, it made no sense because it was about him being a snitch. He didn't even snitch. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like so far, OY disowning some of the people that disown makes no sense. Them disowning JJ6 and Didi Osama disowning JJ6, I heard that was cousins apparently. I heard that. I don't know if that's true or not, but I heard that they was cousins. So him disowning them is kind of crazy, bro. You know, it's not my business, not my beef, or not my family or anything like that. Not my gang. I'm not in no gang, period. So I can't tell you what you should or shouldn't do, but I just personally think, in my opinion, that JJ6 shouldn't have got disowned. That's all I'm saying. He shouldn't have got disowned though. You know what I mean? That's just what I personally feel though. In the comments down below, y'all let me know how y'all feel. I'm gone.